Hey everybody, it's me Arlene, Delicious Delights. Today I'll be talking about some new perfume releases for the beginning part of 2025. I've picked 30 perfumes to talk about today. There have been so many more that have been already announced, but I'm going to stick with 30. I chose the ones that I thought looked the most interesting to talk about. There's some designers and some affordable scents, some niche scents, Middle Eastern scents, and then at the very end, as usual, I'll be talking about the top 5 that I'm looking forward to the most. Before I begin, I want to say that when I talk about the notes for each perfumes, they aren't a full list of notes. I just picked out some of the main notes. And also I should mention that some of these probably have been already released. Depends on your location. So that's something to keep in mind. So I think I'll start off with the designer scents. It's going to be a very, very long video. I'll try to get through these quickly, but you might want to grab a drink or a snack or something like that. Now, with the designer scents, first up we have Carolina Herrera, Very Good Girl, Elixir, a flanker of Very Good Girl. It has some notes of black cherry, bitter almond, rose, tuberose, vanilla, and cocoa. The note that sticks out to me the most is black cherry, and of course, cherry has been a very popular note for the past years. So I don't own any Carolina Herrera high heel bottles, but I am still very curious about it. I think they smell nice, but for me personally, it's just not a collection that I have ever felt the need to own any of. Next up, Chloe Nomade Lumiere d'Egypte. This one has some interesting notes: blue notes, pink berry, elemi, cinnamon, myrrh, sandalwood. Last year they came out with a d'Egypte version of Chloe Nomade. I really liked it. I did find it to be pretty unique compared to the other new releases from the year. So I did enjoy that perfume very much. And this one is a flanker of that. Another flanker that will be released, VIKTOR and ROLF FLOWERBOMB Extreme. Now apparently there was an older version in 2005 of FLOWERBOMB Extreme. I'm not sure if this is the same scent as a re-release in a different bottle, or maybe it's been reformulated. If I were to guess, it would probably be the latter, because it seems like everything eventually gets reformulated. But anyways, it has some notes of tea leaf, raspberry, freesia, rose absolute, patchouli, and vanilla. Next up, another flanker, KENZO Flower IKEBANA Indigo from KENZO. Some notes are iris, indigo ink, and vanilla. I don't think I've ever seen indigo ink in notes before, so that sounds really nice. Yet another flanker, Libre Low Nu from the house of YSL, Yves Saint Laurent. This one apparently is an alcohol-free version, and it has some notes of mandarin, lavender, orange blossom, and lemon. So this one I am very, very curious about. I do love the collection of Libre, with the exception of the original one. That's my least favorite. But I do think the extreme version, the Le Parfum version, the Platine version are absolutely phenomenal, and the other flankers as well, but I'm not a huge fan of the original one. But yeah, I am looking forward to this one. It comes in an opaque white bottle. Very, very beautiful bottle design. LANCOME IDOLE Power, another flanker. I think most of these that I'll talk about with the designers are flankers. But yeah, this is the newest one. It has some notes of pomerose, damask rose, and sandalwood. The face is Olivia Rodrigo, and I haven't been a huge fan of this Idole collection. I think that the Nectar one was really nice and the Aura one. But I don't own any Idole perfumes, but I am still curious about this one for sure. Another one from LANCOME La NUIT TRESOR Vanille Noire. This has some notes of damask rose, vanilla absolute, and oud. So I like many from this La NUIT TRESOR collection. To be honest, I'm a little bit scared of the oud note in this one. I just haven't really been in the mood to wear oud much lately, but I still am very, very curious about this one as well. Narciso Rodriguez for Her Intense. It comes in a beautiful, colorful, bright pink or reddish bottle. This is a new vegan formula, and it has notes of bergamot, peach, white flowers, musk, vetiver, and vanilla. I love so many from the Narciso Rodriguez collection, especially from the For Her collection. So this one sounds really, really nice. CACHAREL Ella. I don't think this one is a flanker. I think this one is a new original release, which is very, very refreshing to hear. CACHAREL hasn't released something new on the women's side for 7 years. So yeah, I guess they're taking their time with their releases or perfumes, which is nice to know. But anyways, some notes listed are coconut, orange blossom absolute, jasmine, patchouli, and bourbon vanilla. Next up, Valentina EDP. And this one has some notes of bergamot, strawberry, jasmine, patchouli, and vanilla. And apparently there was an older version with the same name from 2011. So again, I'm not sure if this is going to be similar to that older version. This looks nice with patchouli, vanilla, and strawberry. Maybe it's going to be a nice fruit-chuli scent. And I do enjoy patchouli in perfumes, especially for the past year or so. So this one sounds beautiful. And then we have 3 new perfumes from Marc Jacobs. We have Daisy Love Glow, Daisy Glow, and Daisy Oh So Fresh Glow. So I'll quickly just read out some of the notes for each. In the Daisy Love Glow, we have lemon, cloudberry, clove, lemon blossom, patchouli, and musk. Daisy Glow, there's a white strawberry, violet, marigold, white woods, and vanilla. And then we have Daisy Oh So Fresh Glow. And that one has pear, grapefruit, violet, raspberry, cedar, and mimosa. So of these 3, I would say the one that I'm looking forward to the most is the Daisy Glow because of this white strawberry note. That sounds really, really nice. So that rounds out all of the designers' perfumes, new releases. Let's move on to the Middle Eastern scents and affordable scents. So first off, LATTAFA ASAD Bourbon. This one's actually marketed for men, and some notes listed are amber, leather, patchouli, and bourbon vanilla. It comes in a similar bottle design as LATTAFA Yara, which is probably my most favorite Middle Eastern scent that I've tried. But yeah, this sounds really nice. The notes look like something that I would wear for myself as well. Next up, French Avenue Coco MORADA. This one apparently is inspired by Maison Crivelli, Oud Cadenza. Cinnamon, cardamom, saffron, oud, sugarcane, incense, cacao butter, vanilla, tonka, labdanum, and patchouli. So those notes sound very nice. I don't think I've tried the Maison Crivelli Oud Cadenza, but it sounds like it's going to be a gourmandy kind of oud scent. We have a celebrity scent here, Ariana Grande REM Cherry Eclipse. And this one has some notes of cherry jubilee, honeysuckle, marshmallow meringue, amber, and musk. So it's a flanker of REM, and it sounds nice. The notes sound delicious, gourmandy, but I do find in general with Ariana Grande perfumes, I found them to be very similar. On my skin, I get the original or the same DNA in all of them. So I'm not sure if I would need this one in my collection. I assume it's going to have a similar marshmallowy, soft vanilla, candy-like feeling to it, but we'll see. Elizabeth Arden Green Tea Pistachio Crunch. So it's yet another flanker of Elizabeth Arden Green Tea. It has some notes of pistachio, bergamot, green tea, heliotrope rose water, and vanilla absolute. Pistachio has been a very popular note lately for the past year or so, probably since Kayali Pistachio Yum Gelato. So I do like many of the Elizabeth Arden green tea scents. So this one sounds really, really nice. I am looking forward to it for sure. Okay, so let's move on to some niche perfumes. First off, we have yet another pistachio-based scent called Latte Pistachio from the House of New Notes. It has some notes of lemon, orange, pistachio, cardamom, coriander, and milk. Next up, we have Le Labo Eucalyptus 20, and this one has some notes of eucalyptus, cedarwood, incense, labdanum, and red thyme. So I really like the scent of eucalyptus. It's a very strong herbal green scent. Coming up, Parfums de Marly Valaya Exclusif. So this one's a flanker of Valaya, and it has some notes of almond, mandarin, orange blossom, powdery notes, akigala wood, ambroxan, sandalwood, and vanilla. Next up, Skylar Milk and Chill. This one has some notes of oat milk, whipped pear, jasmine, brown sugar, vanilla cream, and cedarwood. Unfortunately, this house I don't see being sold anywhere where I live. Hopefully I can find a sample of it somewhere online, but this sounds really nice, a nice milky gourmand scent. Erin Tuberose Gardenia, and this one apparently is the same as the private collection Tuberose Gardenia scent, but this one is an Erin bottle. So I'm not sure if they've made some changes to the scent or if they've just changed the bottle design from that Estee Lauder kind of like rectangle bottle to the Erin bottle. But anyways, this one has some notes of gardenia, orange blossom, violet, carnation, tuberose, vanilla, and musk. Next up, Fleur Golden Rule. This one has some notes of mandarin splash, golden pear, coconut milk, vanilla cream, and sandalwood. This brand is also one that is not available as far as I know in the Netherlands, but it sounds really nice. I do own one Fleur perfume. It's actually a body spray called Mango Mood. Totally underrated. Very similar to one of my favorite fruity perfumes, which is the Mango Skin from Wilhelm Parfumery. But this one sounds really nice, and hopefully I can get my nose on this one. Atelier Cologne Mandarin Fauve. Hopefully I'm saying that right. This one has some notes of green mandarin, fir, and patchouli. I do enjoy so many from the house of Atelier Cologne, but I don't enjoy the look of the new bottle designs. I think they should have stayed with the old bottle designs. I thought they were very nice and minimalistic and simple. But also Atelier Cologne, it's hard to come by perfumes from this house now. They have changed the way they distribute their perfumes. I don't have any official information, but I have heard that they're focusing more on the Asian market. They have taken themselves out of the American market, and I don't see Atelier Cologne perfumes in stores here anymore. I have only seen it on Notino. So unfortunate, but hopefully I can get my nose on this one as well. And then the last niche perfume here, Van Cleef & Arpels Moonlight Cherry. It has some notes of bitter almond, rum, black coffee, cherry, vanilla, and white musk. So here we go with another cherry scent. And that brings us to the top 5 perfumes that I'm looking forward to the most. In the 5th spot, Valentino Born in Roma Donna Extra Dose. The notes here is what really makes me look forward to it. Blackcurrant, rum, and vanilla. Only 3 notes listed. But I love the note of blackcurrant, rum, a boozy note, and vanilla. It sounds like it's going to be a boozy cassis or blackcurrant scent with some extra sweetness, and it sounds amazing. And I don't own any Born in Roma perfumes. Not really a huge fan of the collection, to be honest, but I'm hoping that this is going to be the one if I were to own something from Valentino, because it sounds absolutely amazing, and yeah, fingers crossed it's going to be good. So I am looking forward to this one a lot. In the 4th spot, we have Narciso Rodriguez Saffron Musk EDP Intense. So this one comes in this gorgeous gold bottle. It has some notes of saffron, orange blossom, and damask rose in the top. The middle notes are incense, patchouli, and cypriol, and the base note is suede. So as I mentioned earlier, I am a fan of Narciso Rodriguez perfumes. They came out with a private or a more exclusive collection, I believe last year. And if I remember correctly, it was only available in the UK or Harrods. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I am also super curious about those ones, but I have not seen them in stores. I wouldn't even know where to look for samples of them. But hopefully this one will be available in the Netherlands. It sounds amazing with this very nice leather suede note. And now I'm remembering the suede note in Musc Noir, which is absolutely beautiful. So maybe there's going to be some similarity in there, but there's also incense, saffron in here as well. So a spicy incense with some rose and some leather. It sounds very luxurious and fancy and amazing. So hopefully I'll be able to give this one a try. In the 3rd spot, we have Mugler Alien Extra Intense. So this one has some notes in the top of petitgrain. Middle notes are jasmine grandiflorum and tuberose. The base notes are cashmere, vanilla, and amberwood. So basically, whenever Mugler comes out with something, I am automatically intrigued by it, interested, curious. I do enjoy the House of Mugler, especially the Mugler from way back when. With their newer stuff, I haven't really fallen in love head over heels with any of them, but I am holding on to the hope that maybe they'll go back to, back in the day, coming out with very interesting, quirky, unique, daring scents. This Mugler Alien Extra Intense, maybe it's going to be a more strong version of Alien, the original. I found the original vintage version of Alien to be so overwhelmingly strong, so much so that it was difficult to wear, but I thought the scent itself was so nice. So yeah, hopefully this is going to be similar to the original Alien, which was very dark and daring and bold and strong. So yeah, I am looking forward to this flanker Mugler Alien Extra Intense. Also, the bottle design is absolutely stunning. In the 2nd spot, we have Jean Paul Gaultier La Belle Flower Edition. This one has some notes of apricot accord, osmanthus, and vanilla. And I love many from Jean Paul Gaultier. I love the La Belle collection. As you can tell, I have some back here. The one that I've been reaching for the most lately from the Labels or the Jean Paul Gaultier perfumes is this one here, which is the Label Intense. But based on these notes, apricot, osmanthus, vanilla, it sounds delicious. I really enjoy apricot notes in perfumes, and osmanthus notes oftentimes has like a peachy or an apricot scent to it as well, and then vanilla giving some sweetness. So this sounds amazing. It sounds like it's not going to be similar to the original Label. On the bottle there's like a flower here on the torso, very big one. But yeah, this one sounds really nice, and hopefully it's going to be as nice as what I imagine it to be. And finally, in the number 1 spot, this is a scent that I have mentioned a long time ago. I think it's been announced a long time ago of its release, and only recently has it been actually released. So I've been looking forward to this one for quite a while. From Kilian, it's Angel Share Paradis. It has some notes of cognac, raspberry, and liqueur in the top. In the middle, we have Bulgarian rose, tonka bean, and oak moss. And the base notes are praline, oak, and sandalwood. So yeah, I love the original Angel Share. It is super popular, and I do think it's worth the hype for sure. It's one of my most favorite perfumes in my collection. I do find it similar though to Ombre Narguilé from Hermes, which is another one that is one of my absolute favorites. But this one has some extra notes of raspberry in it. Raspberry is one of the main notes. So I'm pretty much just imagining the original Angel Share with like a big dose of raspberry jam in there, and it sounds delicious. The original one is already delicious, but with that extra raspberry jam note that I'm imagining, it sounds even more delicious. So price on this one is really high. It sounds amazing. I am so excited about this flanker of Angel Share, and yeah, hopefully it will live up to my expectations. So hopefully this one will be even better than the Angel Share, the original. It will be very hard to top that, but in my mind, it's already sounding better. So that's the number 1 perfume that I'm looking forward to the most out of all of these scents. So thank you so much for watching this extremely long video. I would love to hear down in the comments which of these you're looking forward to the most. Thank you so much for tuning in today, and I'll see you very soon in the next video. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.